because this is for Martin. Okay, page 63. Make and do. They are synonyms, but there are some expressions that are only with make, and there are some expressions that are only with do. There's no rule as to distinguish when do we use make and when do we use do. There's no rule. So we have to memorize expressions with make and we have to memorize expressions with do. Okay, that's the only possibility. There's no other way that we can do it. So here on page 63, you have many words. You have many words that are with make and some are with do. The ones that are with make are going to be put down here. And the ones that are with do are going to be put down here. So let's do this, okay? Let's do this. For example, a mistake is, oh, okay, let's just say it. Let's just say it, so you don't have to write it. So a mistake, you make or you do a mistake?
Make a mistake.
Make a mistake. A decision? A decision,
Make a
Perwan?
decision.
Make a decision. Sure that? Do sure that or make sure that?
Do.
No, you make sure that. My best, do my best or make my best?
Do my best.
Do my best. Exercises. Do exercises or make exercises?
Do exercises.
Do exercises. Make friends with or do friends with?
Make friends
Make
with.
friends with. Make up your mind or do up your mind?
Do all your mind.
No, you make up your mind. Make up your mind is to make a decision. It's the same. Make a decision. This one, make a decision. And make up your mind. And make up your mind is exactly the same thing. Okay. Make up your mind or make a decision is tomar una decisión. Make a mess or do a mess?
Do a mess.
You make a mess. Do the housework or make the housework? Do the housework or make the housework?
Do the housework.
Do the housework. Make a speech or do a speech?
Make a speech.
Make a speech. Make a noise or do a noise?
Do a noise. No, make a noise.
Make a noise. Do the dishes or make the dishes?
Do the dishes.
Do the dishes. Do the shopping or make the shopping? Do the shopping or make the shopping?
Make the shopping.
Do the shopping. Do someone a favor or make someone a favor? Do someone a favor. Do nothing or make nothing?
Do nothing.
Do nothing. Make a profit or do a profit? Make a profit or do a profit? Yael?
Make a profit.
Make a profit. Do a phone call or make a phone call?
Do a phone call.
Do a phone call? No, make a phone call. Do progress or make progress? Do progress or make progress?
Do a progress.
Make progress. Make progress. Okay. So this is make, do, make, oh, sorry, make a decision. Make, this is make, do, make a mistake. Oh, well, this should be here, right? This should be here. And then you have, again, make up your mind, make a mess, do the housework, make a speech, make a noise, and do the dishes, okay? And then you have do the shopping, do someone a favor, do nothing, make a profit, Make a phone call and make progress. Okay. There you go. There you go. Right? Now, with these expressions that you have here in exercise 1, with these expressions that you have in exercise 1, please complete exercise 2, but conjugate correctly the verbs do and made. Okay, so please do exercise 2. Do exercise 2. I'm going to stop sharing so that I can stop with the recording. Let us take a look at it. Okay. Jael, you go first, Jael. Remember that it's not only the expression, but also the right conjugation of the verb, okay? So,
First she
Jael,
said
number
yes,
1.
then she said no. But in the end, she was going to make a mistake to marry him.
At the end, what?
She was going to make a mistake to marry him. A mess.
She was going to make a mess. No, it's not that. Perla, what do you have in number 1?
Make a decision.
Yes. You can change that. She made the decision to marry him, okay? She made the decision to marry him,
Okay.
okay? Made the decision. Number 2, Alejandro.
I like to stay in shape, so
So I,
so I make a profit every day.
no, make a profit is obtener ganancias. Perla?
Do exercise.
Yes, I do exercise every day. Jael, number 3.
I love Sundays. I can lie on the sofa all day and do nothing.
That's correct. And do nothing. Perla, number 4.
Don't make a noise. The baby's asleep.
Don't make what?
A noise.
A noise. That's correct. Don't make a noise or don't make noise. Alejandro, number 5.
My teacher says I must work hard, but I can't work any harder. I make a mess.
No. Jael?
Like, I'm doing my best.
I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. Perla, 6.
We have an agreement in our house. I cook dinner every evening, and afterwards, James did the dishes.
Oh, but it's in present.
Does
It's
the
present.
dishes.
Does the dishes. Does the dishes. Alejandro, number 7.
Could you do someone a favor? Please, could you give me a ride to the airport?
Yes, but it's do me a favor. Could you do me a favor? Someone can be changed for a pronoun, okay? Could you do
Yes.
me a favor? Number 8, Yael.
Number 8. We have some nice neighbors. We have already made friends of them.
Make friends with them.
With them.
But because we say with, it's made, okay? We've already made friends with them, all right? With them. Perla, number 9.
Is there a public phone booth near here?
Booth,
I
phone
have to
booth.
a phone booth near here. I have to make a phone call.
That's correct. Make a phone call or just make a call, okay? Very good.
Okay.
Alejandro, 10.
Before you go on vacation, you should make sure all the doors and windows are locked.
That's correct. Very good. All right. Let's go to the listening. It says scams or cons are ways of tricking people to get money out of them. Read the leaflet warning people about common scams. Leaflet es un panfleto o un volante de una sola hoja, ¿ok? Leaflet. So, Scams or cons are ways of tricking people. Tricking is engañar to get money out of them. Relentlessly warning people about common scams. So can you read number 1 from the beginning, Perla? Scam watch. Perla,
Yes,
there?
yes.
Okay.
A scam watch. Watch out for these common scams. Your phone rings. When you answer it, the caller checks your name and then tells you that you've won a prize. They ask you to call another number to claim the prize. When you dial the number, they say you will have to pay $50 to get the prize.
Okay. Yael, number 2.
You receive a fake email which looks like it's come from your bank, telling you that your security details need to be updated. The email sends you to a website that just looks like your bank. The website gives you some new security details for your account.
Okay. Alejandro, number 3.
A thief steals your credit card without you knowing. She then calls you, um, pretends to be from the police, saying that they just stopped someone trying to use your card. They ask you for your PIN number.
Okay, very good. So do you have any questions here on vocabulary?
No.
Okay, so these are 3 ways how people scam people, right? Okay, now we're going to do some listening. It says, listen to Peter and Elaine talking about the scams. Complete the lines from the conversation. We're not going to do exercise, the first part. We're going to do exercise 2, this one, where it says listen and complete the lines from the conversation. This one, okay? We have to complete this part. Just let me find the listening. Just let me get the listening. Wait. Just let me get the listening. I'm going to get the listening. It's not that one, okay? It's not that one. Music. American Headway. Workbook. What page is that, Perla? On which page are we?
Wait.
63.
Yes, 63.
63?
Yes.
Page 63? Okay. It's unit 10, right?
Yes.
Exercises. Is it unit 10 or is it unit 9? It's unit
Unit
9.
9.
Oh, I don't have the listening for this, so let me go to the internet. Let me go to the internet. Oxford Shell Books. Oxford Shelf Book. Or bookshelf. Don't remember. Oh, yes, it's here. Sign in. Oh, I think I lost. I think I don't have it here. Let me check if I have it in my cell phone and you can listen. Otherwise, we will have to skip this exercise and go straight to the other. Okay. I don't know why I don't have it. Okay, I got it. We said that is headway, right? The workbook. Mm, 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 mm. It says that it's page 63, right? Okay. Okay, here we go. Let's see if you can listen, okay? Unit 9, Exercise 12, Parts 1 and 2, Scams.
I bumped into Susie in town today, and she was telling me.
Hold on, I'll get that. Hello? Oh, wonderful. I'm thrilled. Goodbye.
Who on earth was that?
One of those stupid messages. One prize. Call this number to claim it.
Oh no, I can't believe anyone would really fall for that. Apparently, if you call back, prizes are worthless. They charge you as much as $50 for the call.
Yeah, no. There must be plenty of people stupid enough to believe it. Otherwise, they wouldn't do it, would they?
I guess not. You know, I read somewhere recently that in the US, more than 5 million people lost money to con men last year.
That's amazing. There's a guy in my office who got fished last week. He fell for it.
Phishing's when they send you fake emails, right?
Yeah, this was one that looked like it was from his bank, saying they needed to update the security details on his account. There was a link that sent him to a website that looked just like his bank's. Of course, he had to enter his old security details before entering new ones.
I must admit, I might have fallen for that one. It's clever because they're using your insecurity about being conned to con you.
Yeah, they can empty your bank account long before you know anything about it.
Well, someone at my work had his credit card stolen from his jacket, hanging on the back of the office door. He hadn't even noticed, so he was really happy when the bank called him and said they'd just stopped the criminal trying to use it. Of course, they also wanted to check some security details to make sure it was his card.
Uh-oh, I've guessed what's coming next.
Yep. He told them his PIN number, and of course, it was actually the thief calling, and he went right away on a very long shopping trip.
Oh, that's mean. It's obvious a bank would never have asked for his PIN number. You wouldn't register that at the time, would you? You'd be in a bit of a panic, told that your wallet's been stolen.
Absolutely. It's useful to hear about these scams, though, isn't it? I mean, if they tried that one on me now, at least I'd know about it.
Yeah. Well, the best one I've ever seen was on that TV show where they film actors doing scams on the public. This actor, a big guy, walks into a museum wearing a black suit and a white shirt and stops in a corridor in the middle of the museum. Out of his pocket, he pulls a security guard's cap and an official-looking badge, which he hangs around his neck. He starts stopping people and says he has to check them, searching their pockets for anything dangerous.
And somehow I suspect there was less in their pockets at the end of the search.
That's right. He got 3 wallets full of cash and credit cards in about 5 minutes. It was a long time before any of them noticed, because they were walking around the rest of the museum.
You see, I would have believed him, definitely. It's the authority thing with people in a uniform. Just obey them automatically.
Even if somewhere inside you feel a little suspicious, you wouldn't want to make a scene in public, would you?
Certainly not. Honestly, if we're not careful, we'll end up being suspicious of everyone. Still, I suppose it's good to keep your guard up.
Okay, did you finish or shall I play it again?
Play it again. Okay.
Play it again.
Yeah,
Play it again.
but is it clear? Because I'm
No.
playing it on my cell phone. It's not clear?
Mm-mm.
No.
Not clear because I'm not playing it from the computer. Because I don't have it in the computer. I don't know why. So we'd better do something. Just go to the transcript section. Go to the transcript section where I'm gonna tell you the page. I'm gonna tell you the page for the transcript section. Let me check. That would be it's page 87 workbook, page 87 workbook. It begins on page 87 and it finishes on page 88. It's exercise 12, parts 1 and 2. It's a conversation between Elaine and Peter. Do you have that conversation or you don't have it?
I have
Which
I have.
page?
Page 87 and 88. But I don't know if you have that page. Because if you don't have that page, I can send you pictures of that page. Just wait. Do you have that page, Perla?
I'm searching.
Page 87 and page 88. Do you have it, Jael?
Yeah.
You do? Oh, then everybody
Oh,
has it.
yes.
Okay. Let me check. 87 and 88. Wait.
Unit 9?
Yeah, unit 9. This
Oh,
one.
okay.
This one. Look, it's unit
Ah,
9.
yes.
Elaine and Peter. Okay. I'm going to make pairs and we're going to practice this conversation. Perla, you're going to practice. Perla, you're going to practice with Jael and Alejandro, you're going to practice with me, okay? So take the invitation, Perla. We're going to practice this conversation. Play it twice, okay? First, you're going to be Peter, and then you're going to be Elaine 2 times,
Okay.
okay? So take a look at that. Okay, Yael, I'm waiting for you to take the invitation. Okay, all right. Okay, let's practice. I'm going to be Elaine, and you're going to be Peter, okay?
yes.
Okay, Alejandro? Okay,
Yes,
I
teacher.
bumped into Susie in town today, and she was telling me,
Hold on. I will get that. Hello. Oh, wonderful. I'm Charlotte. Goodbye.
who on earth was that?
Oh, one of those stupid automated messages. You have won
Messages.
messages. You have won a prize. Call this number to claim it.
Oh no, I can't believe anyone would really fall for that. Apparently, if you call back, the prices are worthless, but they charge you as much as 50 for the call.
Yeah, I know. There must be plenty of people stupid enough to believe it.
Enough. It finishes with an F. Enough to believe it. Enough to believe it.
Enough to believe it. Otherwise, they wouldn't do it, would they?
I guess not. You know, I read somewhere recently that in the US, more than 5 million people lost money to comment last year.
That's amazing. There's a guy in my office who got
Fish?
fished last week, and he held for it, and he filed for it.
Fishing's when they send you fake emails, right?
Yeah, this was one that looked like it was from his bank, saying they need to
Saying they need it.
to update the security details
Security.
details on this account. There was a link that sent him to a website that looked just like his bank's, and of course, he had to enter his old security details before entering new ones.
Oh, I must admit, I might have fallen for that one. It's clever because they're using your insecurity about being con to con you, being
Yeah,
con to con you.
yeah, and they can empty your bank account long before you know anything about it.
Well, someone on my work had his credit card stolen from his jacket hanging on the back of the office door. He hadn't even noticed, so he was really happy when the bank called him and said that they just stopped the criminal trying to use it. Of course, they also wanted to check some security details to make sure it was his card.
Oh, I've got,
Uh-oh.
oh, I've guessed
I
what's
guessed.
coming, what's coming next.
Yeah, he told him his PIN number, and of course, it was actually the thief calling, and he went right away on a very long shopping trip.
Oh, that's me. It's obviously a bank would never have asked for his PIN number, but you would register.
Register? You wouldn't register?
You wouldn't register that at the time. Would you? You'd be in a bit of panic after being told that your wallet's being stolen.
Absolutely. It's useful to hear about these scams, though, isn't it? I mean, if they tried that one on me now, at least I know about it.
Yeah, well, the best one I ever seen was on that TV shows where the film actors doing scams on the public.
Uh-huh.
This this actor, a big guy, walks into the museum wearing a black suit and a white shirt, and stops in a corridor in the middle of the museum. Out of his pocket he pulls a security guard's cap and official
Pistol?
looking official looking badge which he hangs around his neck, and he starts stopping people and says he has to check them, searching their pockets for anything dangerous.
And somehow I suspect there was less in their pockets at the end of the search.
That's right. He got three wallets full of cash and credit
Full of
cards.
cash. Full of cash.
What?
Full of cash.
Full of
Full
cash?
of cash.
Full of cash and credit cards in about 5 minutes. And it was a long time before any of them
Noticed. Noticed.
noticed because they were walking around the rest of the museum.
You see, I gotta believe him, definitely. It's the authority thing with people in a uniform. You just obey them automatically.
Yeah, and even if some were inside, you did feel a little suspicious. You wouldn't want to make a scene in public, would you?
Certainly not, but honestly, if we're not careful, we end up being suspicious of everyone. Still, I suppose it's good to keep your guard up. Okay, Alejandro, I think that it's too long, so we're going to practice it just once, okay? I'm going to call the
Yeah,
others, and we
yeah,
are going to check some vocabulary here. Just wait. I'm going to call Yael and Perla.
yeah.
Let's wait for them. In the meantime, I'm going to be underlining, check. Alejandro, if you have any questions here about vocabulary,
Mm,
because I have some, well, I bump into, thrilled.
mm,
Oh, wait. Mm, wordless, otherwise, mm, gunman, this one, uh, fished, uh, update, clever, cont, con, paperland. You practice
Well,
once, Perla?
yes.
Yes. Okay. I'm just some vocabulary with you so you can understand this well. Well. Mm, 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 mm. Patch. Mm, obey. Sin. Okay, here, I underlined some words that probably you don't remember. Bump into es encontrarse a alguien por casualidad. Thrilled es feliz, contento, súper feliz o súper contento. Wordless es que no vale la pena. Otherwise is de otra manera. Conman, this one conman, it's a combination. It's a combination of this word that is here, con at the bottom, con, this word con, and men, that is estafadores. Estafadores. It's in plural. In singular, that would be a conman, okay, conman. But in this case, is estafadores. It's in plural, okay, conman. Conman. And then you have fish, is un tipo de estafa por correo. Update is actualizar. Clever is listo. Cont is estafado. Con is estafar. These three words are related. Conmen is estafadores, cont estafado, and con is estafar. Okay, con. And then you have on the next one, on the next page, you have badge, which is placa, una placa de policía, like the placas that police officers have here. Obey is obedecer, and sin is escena. I don't know if you have any more questions here.
No.
No? Perla, do you have any more questions?
No.
No? What about you, Alejandro?
No.
Okay, so don't forget those words, okay? Let's go to the other book. Let's go to the other book, the American Headway book, but this book, and we're going to begin Unit 10, which is, I don't know what page. Unit 10, we're going to begin Unit 10. I think that will be Unit, the other book. Oh. Well, go to Unit 10 anyway. Let me look for the page. It's page 74. Page 74. Page 74, okay? Go to page 74, please. Unit 10. All things high-tech. Todas las cosas de alta tecnología. Are you there, Perla? Are you there, Alejandro? Yes, Perla?
No.
Not yet? What about you,
yet.
Yael?
Yeah.
What about you, Alejandro?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What is a noun? Can you tell me what a noun is, Perla? What is a noun? What is a noun?
A person,
It can be a person or
object,
an object or
animal.
an animal. So, a noun is un sustantivo in Spanish, right? That can be a person, an animal, or a thing. And the thing can be concrete, like my glasses are concrete, or can be abstract, like the weather, del calor, el frío, like that, okay? So, the nouns are usually objects, grammatical objects that can be a person, an animal, or a thing, right, Alejandro? Don't fall asleep, Alejandro.
Yes.
Okay, and here you have this sentence. My brother has the best computer in the world. Mine is just an old laptop. How many nouns can we find in this sentence? How many nouns?
My brother.
Okay, that's my brother is one.
Computer.
Computer. And?
Laptop.
Laptop. That's correct. Very good. And we have a definite article. What is a definite article? The definite article is this, the. There is the definite article, the. Indefinite article is and. Possessive adjective is my. My possessive adjective and possessive pronoun is mine. Okay, there we have
Okay.
parts of a sentence, part of a sentence. Okay, and now in
Okay.
exercise 2 it says underline the reflexive pronouns. Reflexive pronouns. Remember that reflexive pronouns I myself, himself, herself, etc. So this is himself and myself. Okay, and that's it. Okay. Now we're going to read this text about microprocessors, and we're going to answer these questions, okay? We're going to answer these questions, okay? So we're not going to read it aloud. Maybe I will, well, no, just read it. Just read it so we can advance. Read this by yourselves and please answer these questions, okay? That's your exercise now. Read this article and answer these questions, please. Please do it.
Yes.
For Martin. So Perla, number one, Perla. Question number one.
Do you agree with the statements? Microchips are hub.
Do you agree with these statements?
With these
Statements is sentences.
Microchips are huge.
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 Microchips are huge.
And microchips are tiny. Yes.
Which one do you agree with? Microchips are huge or microchips are tiny, or with both?
With both.
Okay, why do you say that microchips are huge, are enormous? Why?
Because one chip contains hundreds of millions of transistors, perform billions, and
Okay.
tiny because it looks small.
Okay, very good. Yael, number two.
What things in our daily lives have microchips in them? Well, actually, I think that everything that uses electricity have microchips. Only a few things I think that don't
Most
have.
things nowadays, right? Because most things have microchips now.
Yeah, only
Yeah,
the
okay,
most simple
good.
things.
Yeah, that's right. Alejandro, number three.
In what way are computers very simple? Into a simple code that use two numerals 0 and 1 to present the on and off states of transistor.
That is correct. Perla, number four.
How long does it take to make microprocessors? It takes less than a month.
Okay. Yael, next.
Next. Oh. Why do the designers put pictures on the chips to show that the chips are their chips?
That is correct. Very good. Perla, number six. No, Alejandro, number six.
In what ways is the future exciting in digital world?
What?
In digital world?
Okay, because we don't know how many things the digital world is going to be able to do, right? Okay, very good. Let's go to the next page. Let's go to the next page. Here in this, go to the grammar spot. Grammar spot. It says noun phrases can consist of articles, like indefinite article a or definite article the. Possessives, that are possessive adjectives or possessive pronouns. All or everything, have everything. And you can have pronouns. There are different kinds of pronouns we have. Personal pronouns, subject pronouns, possessive pronouns, reflexive pronouns, etc. Okay? Themselves, each other, etc. So let's go to exercise Articles, a, and, the, no, and no article. Discuss the use of articles in these sentences. Perla, can you read the sentences, please? In the blue?
Yes. Grammar spot?
Oh, this sentences. Can you read this in exercise 1? Discuss the use of articles in this sentence. Can you
Okay.
read this, blue?
Discuss the use of articles in this sentence. I bought a laptop and a printer on Saturday. The laptop has an Intel microprocessor. Intel is the largest manufacturer of computer chips in the world. One chip contains millions of transistors. I don't understand computers.
Okay. Something that we have in Spanish is that whenever we say el, las, o las, el, la, los, o las, in Spanish we always use it. But in English, when we generalize, like in the last sentence, we don't say, I don't understand the computers. We say, I don't understand computers. Because if we generalize, we don't use the definite article there. For example, if I want to say, los niños son el futuro del mundo, I wouldn't say the children are the future of the world. I would say only children because I'm generalizing. I'm talking about all the children. If I'm talking about all the children in the whole thing, then I would omit the expression there. So that is omitted when you generalize, okay? But when you're specific, you use it. Like here or for comparatives, for superlatives. And you remember that a or an is for one thing that is singular. A is for consonant sounds and is for vowel sound. Now, with these articles, a and de, no article means that the space is going to be empty, significa que ahí no van a poner nada, or one is a pronoun, you're going to fill in this space, okay? So please complete exercise 2. Complete exercise 2 with these articles. Do it, please. Do this article. I don't think that you will have time to do it, but let's try to advance at least from number 1 to number 5, okay? Let's do it. To play the listening for you, that you can
I
check.
think
So what you can check what you have, okay? Playing
Okay.
the listening, all right? So here we go. I hope you can listen.
Track 10. Of and the, or no article.
The first computer. Charles Babbage, 1791 to 1871, was a scientist and an engineer. He had the idea for the first programmable computer. He wanted to build a machine that could do calculations without making the mistakes that human computers made. He designed a machine called the difference engine. The British government provided funds. The machine was never completed because Babbage ran out of money. In 1991, a team of engineers from the Science Museum in London built one of Babbage's machines using his original designs, and it worked perfectly.
Playing it again.
Unit 10, Track 10. And the, or no article.
The first computer. Charles Babbage, 1791 to 1871, was a scientist and an engineer. He had the idea for the first programmable computer. He wanted to build a machine that could do calculations without making the mistakes that human computers made. He designed a machine called the difference engine, and the British government provided funds. The machine was never completed because Babbage ran out of money. In 1991, a team of engineers from the Science Museum in London built one of Babbage's machines using his original designs, and it worked perfectly.
Okay, those are the answers, okay? Number 5 and number 8 have no article and the rest is there, okay?
Bye.
Okay? Okay, so I'll see you in 30 minutes to continue with the class, okay? So that's the only difference, okay? That here we are going to use an extra one, okay? Let's do exercise 3, please. When you finish, tell me. Okay, Yael. Number 1 and 2, Yael.
Where's Han? In the kitchen cooking the lunch. Washington, D.C.
Wait. In the kitchen cooking
lunch.
lunch. Mhm.
Washington, D.C. is the capital of the United States.
That's correct. The capital of the United States. Okay. Perla, number 3 and 4, please.
We had a dinner in the best restaurant in the world.
We had dinner in the
Okay.
best restaurant in the world. Okay. Alejandro, sorry, Perla, number 4.
One day I'm going to be a rich man.
That's correct. I'm going to be a rich man. That's correct. Alejandro, 5 and 6.
Mm, Victor's in hospital. He's had a operation.
Okay. Yeah, you can say here in hospital. It's okay. In hospital is fine when you are doing the things that are Victor's in hospital. Yeah, that's fine. Number 6, Alejandro.
Certainly, computers have changed the modern life. A modern life.
Computers have changed modern life. The two spaces are empty. 7, Jael.
How do you like your coffee? Black with sugar, please.
Black with sugar, please. Perla, 8.
I have two daughters. One daughter is a teacher. Another works in advertising.
Oh, the other.
Ah.
The other, because you only have two daughters. The other works in advertising. Okay. Alejandro, number 9.
Today is a first day of the rest of your life. Enjoy it.
Is the first day of the rest of your life. Okay. That. All right. So
Yeah.
there you go. Let's go to the next page. And here you have in these sentences which word is a possessive adjective and which are possessive pronouns. Well, remember the difference that between possessive adjectives, the adjectives have an object after them and the pronouns don't. So this is a pronoun and this is a pronoun. And the only adjective, the only possessive adjective is the one that is here, okay? Now, here in this exercise, we have to choose the correct word. Because here we have book, we need to use a possessive adjective. Is that her book? Okay, so please choose the correct option here. Exercise 4, choose the correct option, please. When you finish, Perla, you go first, Perla. You go first, Perla.
Is
Number
that her book? Is that her book? Well, it isn't mine.
Okay. Number 2, Alejandro.
Whose car is that?
The first or the
It's
second? This whose or this whose? The first or the second?
the second.
The second. Okay. Mhm.
Whose car is that? It's ours. Nice. Huh?
Okay, very good. Jael, number 3.
Microsoft owes its success to Windows.
Which owes? The first
The
or the
second.
second? Okay.
second. That's why it's second, the biggest software company in the world.
The first or the second?
Second.
No, the first. That's why it is. That is not a possessive. It's the verb to be with it. That's why it is the biggest company. Okay. Perla, number 4.
Those aren't your socks. These blue ones are yours.
That's correct. Alejandro, number 5.
Mary, this is Pete's an old friend of mine. Of me.
No, of mine. Double
Of
possessive. Of mine. It's an old friend of
mine.
mine. Jael, number 6.
My sister borrowed my clothes and I borrowed their.
So borrow my clothes and I borrow theirs. Theirs with S at the end, okay? Okay, any questions here in this exercise? Do you have any questions? Perla?
No.
No.
Okay. Exercise 5, you have to accommodate the possessive with the apostrophe S in the correct place, okay? That's what you have to do. For example, here, put the apostrophe in the correct place in these sentences, okay? So you have 5 sentences and you have to collocate the apostrophe in the correct place. Sometimes it's like before the S and sometimes it's after the S, okay? So please do it. Okay, number 1, Perla, where do you put the apostrophe? In which word?
Mm, I don't have it.
Number 1, you don't have the apostrophe here? Yeah.
In that's car
Okay, and where? After
after the
after the S or before the S?
before the S.
That's correct. That would be that's right. Okay, and in number 2, Jael, what do you have?
The parents apostrophe after S. New house is great.
So it's what?
Parents
After
apostrophe.
the S or before the S?
After.
After the S, that's correct. Parents. Okay. And what about Alejandro, number 3?
In Juliana's,
Okay, after the S or before the S?
after.
After the
Yes.
S, no. Juliana apostrophe S, okay? Perla,
Oh, yeah.
where and where?
In children's
Okay,
before S.
that's correct because children is already plural, right? So
Yes.
that will be children apostrophe S. Okay, Yael,
Number what?
number 5.
Okay. I really like my brother's girlfriend. Apostrophe before S.
Before the S, my brother's girlfriend. That's correct. That will be brother, then apostrophe S. Okay, good. Apostrophe S. That would be the one. Okay, brothers. Okay. Any questions here?
No.
Okay. And this is an easy audio before distinguishing if it's a possessive or the verb to be, okay? So let's go to the next exercise, all and every. And here it says, correct the mistakes in these sentences. Correct the mistakes in the sentences. For example, it says, I buy my old clothes in secondhand stores. And the correction is, I buy all my clothes in secondhand stores, okay? So please correct this exercise. Make the corrections. Okay, number 2, Yael.
Everything was stolen in the burglary.
That's correct. Everything was stolen. Perla, number 3.
Mm, did they take any of your necklace? All
Necklaces.
necklaces? Mm,
So, Perla,
I
that
don't
will be the
know.
correction. You don't have it?
No.
What about you, Alejandro?
I don't have it.
Yael?
Number what? Number 3.
3.
Did they take all of your nickels? Necklaces?
Necklaces.
Necklaces.
So,
Did they take all of your necklaces?
what's the correction? I couldn't hear. Can you say it again?
All, any change of all to all.
What's the correction again, please?
All,
Yeah, okay, that's a mistake. And what's your correction?
no, the mistake.
Sorry, I can't understand you. Can you?
No, you,
Okay, the mistake is all. Okay. Yeah, the
no,
mistake is all. But what's the correction? Can you say it slowly and clearer?
I don't know. I think the the mistake was any. I
Did
thought.
they take any of your necklaces? No, any is fine. Alejandro, what do you say, Alejandro?
Did they take any of all your records?
Any of all your necklaces? But the answer is all. You can say all of them. Okay, the answer is all of them. All right. Did they take any of your necklaces? ¿Se llevaron alguno de tus collares? Todos, all of them. Okay. Perla, number 4.
In my family, we like all baseball.
What's the correction?
All.
The correction. What's the correction? Because all is the mistake. It's incorrectly placed. So what's your correction?
We all like.
Yes, that's correct. We all like. We all like. Jael, number 5.
Everybody enjoyed the party.
That's correct. Everybody enjoy the party. Alejandro, number 6.
All of employees in my company work hard.
Okay, what's the correction?
No,
What? What's the
all
correction,
of
Alejandro? Can you say it
mm,
again?
yes, all of I don't have it.
No. Okay, Perla, what do you have in number 6, Perla?
Mm, hard work.
All work. What do you say, Jael?
What did you say?
Oh, she didn't say the correction, so you say what you have in mind.
All of my employees in my company work hard.
Okay, you can say all of my employees, that's correct, or another option would be all of the employees in my company. All of them, okay? All of my employees is okay if you are the owner of the company. Okay, number 5, complete the sentences with all, everything, everybody, or everyone. And in the case of everybody and everyone, it's the same thing, okay? So you can say everybody or everyone, there's no difference. But all and everything and everybody have mistakes. So please complete this. Okay. Number 1 says 2 plus 2 is 4. Everybody knows that. Perla, number 2.
All I want is you.
That's correct. All I want is you. Alejandro, number 3.
I'm having a terrible day. Everything is going wrong.
Yes, that's correct. Everything. Yael, number 4.
My girlfriend calls me all the time.
That's correct. Perla, number 5.
My sister calls me all the time.
Oh, number 5. My
Ah,
sister is really.
my sister is really popular. She knows everybody and everyone knows her.
That's correct. Oh, everybody and everyone knows her all backwards, right?
Okay.
Because everyone and everybody is the same, okay? Okay,
Okay.
now, oh, okay. Okay, it says reflexive pronouns on each other. Reflexive pronouns on each other. The reflexive pronouns are myself, himself, herself, etc. And each other means mutuamente o uno al otro. So remember that. So now, please, you have to complete these sentences with the reflexive pronouns that are myself. Myself. Vamos a say, myself, himself, herself, itself, ourselves, yourselves, themselves, or you can complete with each other. Each other means mutuamente, okay? O uno al otro. So please complete this exercise. Exercise 9. Okay. Alejandro, number 1.
We loved ourselves and we're going to get married.
¿Nos amamos a nosotros mismos y nos vamos a casar? I don't think so. Perla?
Ourselves?
No, that's what Alejandro said. Yael? Yael?
What?
Yael? Number 1.
No.
We
Okay,
love
sorry.
each other.
We love each other and we're going to
Yes,
get
that's
married.
correct. We love each other. Okay, nos amamos mutuamente o nos amamos uno al otro. Oh, Perla, number 2.
He's crazy. He could have killed himself.
That's correct. Himself. Okay. Yael? Number 3.
Do you like the cake I made myself?
I made it myself. That's correct. Alejandro, number 4.
Can you make me a cup of coffee? No, do it himself.
No. Perla,
Yourself.
do it. Yes, yourself.
Yourself.
Perla, number 5.
My kids get along with each other.
That's correct. Each other. Jael, number 6.
Please make yourself at home.
That's correct. Make yourself at home is an expression that means siéntete como en casa, okay? Alejandro, 7.
We're very different, but we understand ourselves.
No. Perla,
Each
do
other.
we understand? That's correct. Each other. Each other. Number 8, Yael.
Your kids are good. They know how to behave themselves.
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 Themselves. Okay. Perla?
The food's already so he can feel itself to wherever you want.
Help yourself. Help yourself. Okay, this expression in number 6, this expression in number 6, and this expression in number 9, this expression, number 6 and number 9, this one. In number 6, make yourself at home. Make yourself at home means siéntete como en casa. And the expression in number 9, help yourself. Help yourself is not literally ayúdate. It's sírvete lo que quieras. When you arrive to a party and then you see somebody eating and they say, okay, help yourself means sírvete lo que quieras, okay? So there you go. Okay, and here you have to mind. I'm going to open my book again because this book closed, page 76. I don't know why it closed. Oh, no, I don't want to save. No. No. Okay, just let me open my books again because wait. Escritorio. Oh, I don't have this. Okay, just let me connect the disk again because it is connected from my computer and that's why my book turned off. What's the page we're in? What was the page, Perla? Page 70 what?
76.
Page 76. Headway. Oh, I don't have it. Oh, yes, it's here. Page 76. Okay, let's continue working on page 76. Okay, let's go to page 77. Listening and speaking. It says, what's your favorite thing to do online? And here you have some ads. Do you think these statements are true or false? Perla, can you read the first statement and tell me if you think that it's true or false?
Yes. What page?
77. The first statement.
Uh, 3 billion searches are made on Google search engine every day.
Okay, do you think that's true or false?
True.
Okay, it can be true. Jael, can you read the other?
Over 210 million people in the US have their own web page on social network sites such as Facebook and LinkedIn.
Do you think it's true or false?
True.
It could be true, right? Could be true.
It could be more, I think.
It could be more. Alejandro, read this. In 2005,
In 2005, the original Hollywood sign was sold on eBay
sign,
for
Hollywood sign, Hollywood sign.
Hollywood sign was sold on eBay for
450,000, 400. Repeat,
450,000
450,400.
400. It's true.
Could be. I don't really know. Perla, the next one.
55% of the web page on the internet are in English. False?
You think it's false?
Yes. I think it's more than 50.
You think it's more? Okay, me
Yes.
too. I think that is more. Okay, Yael?
One out of three couples who marry in the US meet on an online dating site. It's false.
Is false?
Yeah.
Could be false. Okay. And the
Or
last,
is-
well, not the last one. The previous to last, Alejandro? 88?
88% of websites are never visited.
Visited.
It's false.
Or could be?
True.
Nobody visits my pages, right? Could be one of those 88%. Okay, Perla. And the last one, Perla.
There is a web that no one knows about it. It is called the deep web, and it is 500 times bigger than
500 times?
500 times bigger than the surface web we all know about. True?
It is true. Yes, it is called the deep web. I had some students that entered the deep web, but they said that you can see horrible things there and a lot of bad things like criminal stuff or stuff like that, the deep web. Okay, let's go to the next part. It says, listen to 5 people talking about their favorite things to do online and underline what they say they like to do. So we're going to listen to these people, Jacob, Amelia, Katsu, Arturo, and Samantha, okay? And we have to underline. Of all these 4 things, we're going to underline what they like to do. Just let me find the listening. Wait. Music. Headway. Headway. What is Headway? American Headway. What page is that? What track is that? And the track, what track is that? Is CD3 track 13. Okay, I'm going to play the listening for you. CD3 track 13, just let me share. Advanced. Okay, I'm going to share with you the sound. So fill it in, okay? CD3 track 13. There we go. All right, listen.
Track 13. What's your favorite thing to do online? Jacob.
Well, I'm a huge baseball fan. I like to go on baseball forums and talk to other fans about our favorite teams and players. I also watch streaming baseball games, and I usually tweet about them while I'm watching. I do some baseball blogging as well. I even get paid a little bit for it sometimes. I'm hoping to maybe turn it into a job someday, but for right now it's just a hobby.
Amelia.
I watch a lot of movies. Yeah, I'm a total Netflix addict. Classics, new releases, foreign films, especially French ones. They're really awesome. I watch bad movies too. I don't care. Alone or with friends, day and night. And after I watch a movie, I usually read reviews of it. It all sucks up way too much time, actually. I never get enough sleep.
Katsu.
My favorite thing is definitely socializing, mostly with my good friends from school. Every night when we're trying to study, we spend most of our time on group chats. A lot of times we have chats so we can study together, but most of the time we just end up complaining about our classes or making weekend plans. We gossip quite a bit as well.
Arturo.
Let me think. My favorite website these days is Wolfram Alpha. It's like Google, except it tells you the answer to your question instead of giving you web pages with information. I use it to figure out the solutions to difficult calculus problems and to balance chemical equations. I also use it to research papers. I guess you could say I'm kind of a nerd.
Samantha.
Oh, well, I'm really into fashion, so I love shopping online. I get a lot of ideas on Pinterest and other websites like that. And then I order lots of clothes and shoes from a bunch of different stores. I do a lot of comparison shopping so I can get the best deals. Also, I'm patient, and I wait for sales before I buy stuff. Sometimes I shop at the mall, too, but I do most of my shopping online. It's just more convenient, and I save a lot of money. If things don't fit, I just send them back. It's no big deal.
Playing it again, okay? I'm playing it again.
Track 13. What's your favorite thing to do online? Jacob.
Well, I'm a huge baseball fan. I like to go on baseball forums and talk to other fans about our favorite teams and players. I also watch streaming baseball games, and I usually tweet about them while I'm watching. I do some baseball blogging as well. I even get paid a little bit for it sometimes. I'm hoping to maybe turn it into a job someday, but for right now it's just a hobby.
Amelia.
I watch a lot of movies. Yeah, I'm a total Netflix addict. Classics, new releases, foreign films, especially French ones. They're really awesome. I watch bad movies too. I don't care. Alone or with friends, day and night. And after I watch a movie, I usually read reviews of it. It all sucks up way too much time, actually. I never get enough sleep.
Katsu.
My favorite is definitely socializing, mostly with my good friends from school. Every night when we're trying to study, we spend most of our time on group chats. A lot of times we have chats so we can study together, but most of the time we just end up complaining about our classes or making weekend plans. We gossip quite a bit as well.
Arturo.
Let me think. My favorite website these days is Wolfram Alpha. It's like Google, except it tells you the answer to your question instead of giving you web pages with information. I use it to figure out the solutions to difficult calculus problems and to balance chemical equations. I also use it to research. You could say I'm kind of a nerd.
Samantha.
Oh, well, I'm really into fashion, so I love shopping online. I get a lot of ideas on Pinterest and other websites like that. And then I order lots of clothes and shoes from a bunch of different stores. I do a lot of comparison shopping so I can get the best deals. Also, I'm patient, and I wait for sales before I buy stuff. Sometimes I shop at the mall, too, but I do most of my shopping online. It's just more convenient, and I save a lot of money. If things don't fit, I just send them back. It's no big deal.
Okay, you finished?
I think.
Let us check. Oh, well, I already gave you the answers here, but I'm going to cover it. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing because I already have the answers there. I just wrote down my answers. So, Perla, what about Jacob? What about Jacob, Perla? How many things did you underline?
Play games.
Play games. What do you say, Yael? Is that correct? Play games?
No.
No. What
It's
did you underline?
talk about baseball and
Talk
tweets
about baseball
about
and
tweets about baseball.
Tweet. That's correct. So that's number 1 and number 3. Okay, what about Amelia, Alejandro? What about Amelia?
Read movie reviews
And
and movies.
watch movies. Perla, what about Katsu?
I don't have it.
You don't have it? What about Katsu, Jael?
Okay, give me a minute. Socialize with friends and meet new people.
Oh, no. Socialize with friends and meet new people? No. Alejandro, but socialize with friends, yes. What about you, Alejandro? Socialize with friends is one of them. What about the other one? It's another one, but it's not meet new people.
Post photos.
No, it's gossip, okay? Perla, what about number 4?
Learn about animals.
Learn about animals. No, he doesn't learn about animals. Another one, Perla, that you found there?
Find answers.
Find answers, that's correct. And another one is do research for papers, okay? And what about Samantha, Yael?
Samantha likes to shop for clothes, post fashion photos, and get good deals.
Oh, she doesn't post fashion photos. She shop for clothes. She says that she likes fashion, but she doesn't post fashion photos. She checks photos. And the other one is get good ideas, okay? So let's go to exercise 3. It says put the words, I'm going to share my screen with you. I'm going to share my screen with you because I do have the answers here. So this is talk about baseball, tweet, watch movies, read movie reviews, socialize with friends and gossip, find answers, do research for papers, shop for clothes, and get good ideas from Pinterest. Now go to exercise 3. It says put the words into the correct order to make sentences about how the people spend their time online. So these all sentences are scrambled and then you have to place them into the correct order. So please do it. Okay, Perla, do you have number 1, Perla?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
I like to go baseball forums.
I what?
I like to go on a baseball forums?
That's correct. Very good. Jael, number 2.
I'm a total addict to Netflix. No, I'm a
No,
Netflix.
because you don't have to.
I am Netflix. I'm a Netflix total addict.
No, I'm a total Netflix addict. Okay. Alejandro, number 3.
Number 3.
Yeah, number 3.
We we must of our time
So
spent on
after the subject, no, Alejandro, after the subject, you need a verb. And most of is not a verb. You need a verb after we. So Perla is
we
going to help you. Perla?
We spend
Yes,
most of our time on group chats.
that's correct. Jael, number 4.
I use it to figure out the solutions to problems.
That's correct. Alejandro, number 5.
I get a lot of ideas on Pinterest.
That's correct. Because it's not ideas, it's ideas, okay? Ideas. I get a lot of ideas. Okay, we're going to stop here. We're going to stop here, and next week we're going to continue on page 77, the student book, with this spoken English, okay? Spoken English box, okay?
Okay.
So
Yes.
we will continue next week. Any questions so far?
No.
No.
Okay,
No.
then I will see you next week, okay? Take good care of yourselves. Bye-bye.